First at 10, in Dane County, heroin overdoses are increasing. 125 cases last year, 18 of them leading to death. And already, 41 days into the new year, there have been 14 heroin-related overdoses. 5 people have died, and city and county leaders are taking action and calling on the community for help.
If we're going to get ahead of the problem, then we need to deal with it comprehensively. We need to deal with it as a public health issue. We have to do some public education so that people understand how serious a drug this is.
And one of the most concerning trends, the number of teens using prescription drugs and getting into heroin. The Night Team's Maria Guerrero joins us with more tonight. Maria.
Well, Eric, that is one of the biggest concerns. City and county leaders say more and more teens are actually experimenting with all kinds of opiates. And it didn't take us long to find young people who've seen this deadly drug grow in popularity.
People that I know who were addicted to Oxycontin are now heroin.
Oxycontin is really expensive, so they would go to a cheaper drug and mostly shooting it because that's even cheaper than snorting it.
Last September, Casey Shupe and her friend Casey Miller found out just how dangerous heroin is.
I had a friend die from it. It was a very tragic incident. She said she was clean and she decided to go and get it on her own, and she died in her parents' house.
It's not what used to be considered a ghetto drug. It is hitting the middle class, upper middle class, kids that you would not expect would be using drugs.
Sergeant Gordy Dish of the Dane County Drug and Gang Task Force says teens as young as 15 are using and overdosing on the drug.
It happens in the communities and in the neighborhoods where, quite frankly, I would have least expected it 5 years ago.
In Madison, heroin and opiate overdoses and deaths are scattered throughout the city. The same holds true for Dane County.
Cocaine, marijuana, crack cocaine are still 3 of our big problem drugs, but heroin is rapidly going to overtake cocaine.
As city and county leaders look for solutions, these young women say it'll be tough.
I don't think education or police are going to help. What do you think?
Well, when people get addicted to it, it's so hard to get off of. It's like the worst drug in the world. I don't know. I'd say not to start it, not to try it.
Sergeant Gordy Dish says because there doesn't seem to be a stigma attached to heroin use anymore, parents should really play an important role here, especially because a lot of this starts with taking pills right from your medicine cabinet at home.
Yeah, some scary thoughts there from those people you were talking to. Now, the mayor, the police chief, city and county leaders getting together for a summit today. Anything? What came out of that?
Well, there was no action taken. Law enforcement, health officials did attend this summit. There, again, was no action, but the mayor says this is just one of the first conversations of many to come. But one of the key changes talked about include more education about the drug's dangers and more resources to help people quit.
Let's hope it's at least a good, positive starting point in this fight. Maria Guerrero reporting. Maria, thank you.